for you, Sean. Wow, Lancey food.
Yeah, looky now. 2.05, first fish of the day. Hello and welcome to Bass Fishing 202. I'm your host, Lance Perticone. In the last lesson, I showed you the effectiveness of one of my favorites, the Bama Bug swim jig. What I didn't tell you is that I've never actually been able to find these in the store. I make my own. So when I guaranteed you that no one else on the lake was using that jig, I was 100% certain. Today I'm going to show you exactly how I make them. I suppose it's only fair. Now all the materials I use for making my jigs are available at either Tackle Warehouse or Barlow's Tackle. First, the jig head. I've gotten really fond of using these Boss swim bait jig heads in either 1/2 or 3/8 ounce sizes. Today we're going to be making our jig with a 1/2 ounce. For this jig, I'm going to use 1 strip of June bug fish scale silicone skirt material. This particular skirt is made by All Terrain Tackle. And I'm going to use 1 strip of green pumpkin barbed wire pattern. And this is from fishingskirts.com. And I'll need 1 black skirt band. These particular ones are from fishingskirts.com, but there are several manufacturers. Now you'll also need this handy little skirt making tool, which I got as part of a kit, but I'm pretty sure you can buy them separately. First, insert this little cone into the flat end of the skirt making tool. Then roll your skirt band from the tip of the cone onto the flat end of the plastic tool. Okay, then take off the cone, and then take your little hook and insert it into the flat end of the tool. Now select your skirt material. Remember, most standard jigs will use 2 of these silicone strips. Line them up together and hold them tight. And then use the hook to catch the center end of both strips. And then gently pull it through the tube. And see, this end is graduated. I don't know if it shows up on here or not, but pull it gently through the tube until it reaches the 3-inch mark, so that your band is going to be just about halfway. And then roll the band off the tube onto the silicone strips. Now if you can manage it, I find it helpful to have that band inside out, because the band is going to flip when it goes over the collar of the jig. But sometimes it doesn't happen that way, so it works anyway. So anyway, then you thread the hook through the center of the band, and ease it up over the collar of the jig hook shaft. Right. And it should look like this at this point. Now, me, I like having the green pumpkin on top and the June bug on the bottom, because I think that most closely approximates the coloration of a bluegill. And then you want to evenly cut the ends off of the silicone skirts. If you do them together, you'll keep them even. Okay, and I like to have the front end being a little bit shorter than the back side, so that it flares out nicely. Okay, it'll look like this. And make sure all your strands are free of each other and not stuck together like this. And you've got a perfect Bama Bug swim jig ready to go. Now in the last lesson, something I forgot to mention about the Rage Craw for a trailer. The Rage Craw has a center line. I don't know if you can see that on here, but there's a center line in the plastic. And you want to make sure that that hook comes exactly through that center line. If you don't do this, the jig isn't going to swim straight. Now I have several custom jig patterns that have been wildly effective for me, but I'm going to have to save those for future lessons. Hey, thanks for spending some time with me in Bass Fishing 202. A little more advanced than Bass Fishing 101. I hope you found this helpful. Please subscribe, be well, and I'll see you all next time.